Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 20th of January. So on the 20th of January, the moon enters void of course at 8:31, then at 3:31 all times within GMT. And I just want to remind everybody that listens to this podcast that I use constellational Vedic astrology, so it's not Western astrology. Because someone reached out to me and said that the sun was going into Capricorn. In Western astrology, that's true. But in Vedic constellational astrology, the sun's actually in the constellation of Sagittarius. And that's what I base these weekly scopes on. But the aspects are all the same, whether they're in Western astrology or Vedic astrology. The only thing that changes is the zodiac signs that the sun or the moon or Pluto or Venus is in. So I just wanted to clarify that. Okay. So yeah, the sun makes a quintile to Chiron at 3:31 GMT time. The transit of Sun quintile Chiron can have a number of different effects on your personal life. Some people may find that their relationships change or improve as they work through some of their personal issues and issues with the relationship with all involved. Other people may see changes in their career paths or a deeper understanding of themselves. Ultimately, it's important to stay open and receptive to whatever the transit brings your way. The sun making a quintile to Chiron is a subtle transit, but it can be a great time of healing and breakthroughs. Our inner wounded child is called to the surface, and this transit invites us to look deeply at our wounds and the patterns that have kept us stuck in the past and that we need to let go of. As we do this, we gain clarity and insight, and this can lead us towards new and transformative experiences. During this transit, we may find ourselves able to tap into ancient wisdom, and our intuition can become especially powerful. We may also discover new ways to heal our emotional wounds, and it can be a powerful time of self-growth and emotional healing. So yeah, that's all that's happening today. It's a big day tomorrow with the new moon and everything like that. So what is void of course? Void of course moon in astrology is when the moon journeys through its cycle and it makes one last main aspect, i.e. a trine, conjunction, square, sextile, opposition with another planet before changing signs, yet it still makes minor aspects. I call them major, and I do include them in my weekly scopes and daily scopes. But anyway, so it will still make minor aspects such as semi-squares, sextiles, quintiles and sesquiquadrate, but it won't make any what's called, in inverted commas, main aspects. When the moon enters void of course, it can be a time of uncertainty and confusion for many. Because of this, some astrologers suggest it may be best to delay things during the moon void of course period. To be on the safe side, it may be sensible to plan ahead, steer clear of major events or decisions during the time period when moon's void of course. Sometimes moon void of course can just last for an hour. Sometimes it can last for a day. If you can, it's a perfect time to take some time out to reflect and relax if you feel affected by the moon void of course period. In astrology, the moon represents our emotions and innermost feelings, so this is especially a vulnerable time for some people, especially for those with strong Cancer or water energy, Pisces and Scorpio in their chart. So water signs and those affected will especially benefit for taking time out to reflect and check in with themselves, especially on your belief patterns, maybe thinking of starting or continuing the work to let go of them. Excellent time to practice mindfulness and to be open to the universe lessons for you, giving gratitude. Even though it can be a challenging time, it can also be a powerful one if we use moon void of course periods as a perfect opportunity to cultivate our inner strength and wisdom. So yeah, that's the daily scopes for the 20th of January.